Hey guys, NanoNexus here. So 2 weeks, I haven't uploaded anything. I've been busy, but mainly ill, basically. I've been coughing and splurging everywhere. That sounds weird, but yeah, it's not been good. You wouldn't have been able to hear me. So basically, I've set up a few things. I've got a few series coming to my channel now. A few series. I don't know. Got a few things coming to my channel, basically 3 series where I level a character with a certain build from level 10 to 20, and then if you guys like it, hopefully 20 to 30, 40 to 50 and so on, showing the changes and basically some things I may learn along the way about those characters and how to play those builds basically. So here we have, as the title should say, a Dunmer Battlemage, which is pretty cool. He plays, he's pretty fast and hard hitting. But,
have we been led into error?
I've got a message for you.
Come on then. You did interrupt, but...
It's a message from Drathus Othral, the leader of the Dark Elf quartered in Ebonheart. He sends his compliments, and he wants you to help the town resist a nearby Covenant invasion. No, he just needs you to talk. House Drez isn't popular. The Nords and Argonians in Ebonheart won't speak to him. And the other Dark Elf houses don't like the Drez much either. Convince the townspeople to work together. Then speak to Othral.
Okay. So we've already got a big job to do. I'm level 10 now. And yeah, as I said, Dunmer Battlemage is what I'm going for. The other 2 characters I am going to be uploading are an Orc Dragon Knight. And due to its quite hefty popularity among the community, I'm going to be doing a Khajiit Nightblade as well. So that's what's coming up, really. And we're in Ebonheart at the moment, currently. Looking quite nice.
Greetings.
Towns look pretty small. They don't look that... Oh, there's quests everywhere. Yeah, they're pretty small, but I don't know. It's an MMO. Looks nice. And there we have Red Mountain on Vardenfell. Looking pretty good. So part of the reason also why I was away was, well, didn't upload for a while, because I got a new PC and had to reinstall everything. So this is on, everything's on Ultra now. That's the benefit, I guess. So there we go. So we've got to unite the citizens. Apparently everyone's pissed off with each other.
I hope your arrival will prove a boon to Ebonheart. The residents are at each other's throats. Beyond, no one will work together. Each faction has a different reason. Which would you like to know about? I wish I knew their complaint. They refused to talk to us. I even went to speak with their quarters leader, Sorceror. She accused me of plotting to kill a tree. As if I cared about such things. The Nords in town are lumber traders from the Rift. You might have noticed a lack of trees. When they asked Raelgar Stonecrush to help defend the town, he accused us of being fancy. I assume that's an insult in Skyrim. Also, I think he was drunk. Our people love fighting, it's our nature. We fight the land just to survive. Only the Dunmer's natural superiority allows us to flourish in this wasteland. Lately, our people have been demoralized. Even disciple Sildrus at the Tribunal temple expects defeat. Okay,
so the Argonians are pissed off because trees are getting cut down, or someone's bullying their tree. Probably a is it a history? Histories, I think, are the ones where they basically need them to survive, or it's suspected that they do. The Nords are drunk, so let's go and see them first. And then the Dark Elves, I don't know what was their problem. He just explained how good the Dark Elves were. Typical, but yeah. House Drez he mentioned before as well. They're not good. They're the ones that kept enslaving the Argonians, and they started it as well. So.
Honor for the Pact, they says. Well, well, aren't you the fancy lad? What do you want, Elf? Come to complain about the daggers? Go hide behind your mother's skirt, not the Nords. Aye. The milk drinkers landed to the west at that big yellow tree thing. Now the Dres have got their skirts in a twist. Oh, please save us, big strong Nords. Fancy lads, the lot of them. They think Nords only exist to save elven asses. Bring them on. We don't skeever out of a fight. When we're attacked, we fight. I wager you think we should fight for the rest of the pact. All right. Prove they've got some backbone. Let's see you beat 3 of my men, and do it the Nord way. We fight drunk. We've got a keg of fine, strong mead from Riften right here. Pour yourself a mug and get to it. Unless you're too fancy, of course.
Okay, so we're going to have some pissed up fights. Which is typical. So yeah. Have I drunk that now?
Oof! Ah, good fight! You'll have to find someone else to brawl with. I just need a moment to catch my breath. And stop the bleeding. And get another mead! You know how it is. Ah, that's the spirit. Bring one for me!
Okay, clearly I didn't drink enough. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. It's exactly what it looks like as well when you're drunk.
Oof! Ah, good fight!
I hear dark elves are milk drinkers.
Oi.
Too bad. I bet a good mead would loosen your back ends enough for you to pull the sticks out of them.
Oh. Oh, I'm sober now.
You're clever, you are. Let's see how well you take a blow.
What are you doing to me?
This should be fun.
Thought we were fighting. Have I got initiate? I'm not flirting with you. So yeah. Hard hitting. We've got the lightning on
I yield, friend.
and some dual wield
Good fight.
just to slash the crap out of them. It's just quite fast. Heavy sort of DPS, I think. The dual wield weapons and their spells. It's just basically hit them fast before you need to really protect yourself. That's what I found anyway, leveling up to 10, but it might get a bit more difficult from now.
I hear dark elves are milk drinkers. Too bad. I bet a good mead would loosen your back.
You heard
ends
that
enough
other
for you
guy
to
saying
bar
that.
you
You're just
asking for a challenge. Sure spawns. I thought today was going to be dull. This should be fun.
So first I start off with this. Blammo! And then this. And then that. It's not really informative, is it? Basically, I'll go over this in a later video really, because I might be changing them around. But you might just be able to see what I'm using if you know anything about the skill trees of Sorcerer, but yeah.
I quit.
Okay. And now a lumber wagon guard. Okay. Done the other 2 in. Do we need more drink? I'll have more anyway. Oh, there we go.
I hear dark elves are milk drinkers. You could only beat me if I was blind, stinking sober.
It's so
and I'm
annoying
not.
when they say the same thing again and again. It's alright though. It's not exactly a single player game. It's fine. But yeah, I don't know whether to talk about House Dres now. I don't know whether you'll give me enough time. No, I'm dead and I'm going to go and talk to this guy, so I'll mention House Dres in a sec.
Well, you're not half bad, I'll give you that. I said I would, and I don't go back on my word. I hope the rest of the Pact fights like you, not that milk-drinking Urano. Ravel Urano, that dark elf here before you. He kept asking to buy our lumber so we'd leave town. I told him no, we had a contract to keep. But he offered to double it. No one pays that much for wood. Even good rift spruce. What a skeever. Don't know and didn't ask. His story smelled like last week's fish. Whole time we were talking, he kept looking around for a crack to ooze through, sweating like. The boys ran him off with a few light cuffs to the head. He hasn't come back since.
That does sound suspicious.
Right. Things like
Definitely.
that. They're exactly why we keep to ourselves in the Elven lands. That and the bad food. Anyway, you're all right. Tell that fancy Othrol we'll fight. Come back and drink with us again sometime.
Okay. So that was suspicious. A little mystery has come out. Is that elf gone round pissing everyone off? He's clearly got a plan. Anyway, House Drez. Have I got enough time? I'm going to go for it. House Drez is basically the house of Dunmer, who imprisoned, or basically sent slave traders to enslave the Argonians. So that's basically why House Drez isn't really liked that much, and also they won't have liked the fact that the Ebonheart Pact basically made everyone release their Argonian slaves, and that's why they're not enslaved anymore.
It can't be. They wouldn't.
So here we got the Dark Elves troubled thing.
I have no reassurance to offer. Do what you think best in the time remaining.
What's
I'm
that?
a disciple of the Tribunal. My people come to me for comfort, yet I have none to give. The three are silent. I lift my voice, but they do not answer. The Covenant circles Ebonheart, and I cannot even pray for wisdom. The Tribunal punishes the people for my faithless ways. The shrines to Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivek are surrounded by a foul smell and angry Aelid. Please, do what I cannot. Burn these flowers at the shrines, then pray for Ebonheart. Burn the flowers at each shrine. They're a rare variety of gold carnet called Roland's Tears, and are sacred to the three. I pray they hear you.
Okay. So we're off to... This is a good one. If we go and see the Tribunal. Basically, the Tribunal, if you don't know, they're the gods of Morrowind, essentially. They achieved godhood in sort of the... I think it was the first era, 600-ish. 700 maybe, I don't know. It was in the first era basically, and they were forgotten about and turned into the false Tribunal during Morrowind, as in the game Elder Scrolls Morrowind, where
Hail.
yeah, Vivek, Almalexia and Sothasil basically became the false Tribunal, and new ones arose. So that's the Tribunal. If you didn't know the Tribunal, I've said Tribunal a lot, and now it sounds weird now. But yes.
Come at me.
So, is this Vivek's? Looking pretty. The water looks definitely better, I think, than last time, and the sky's pretty good. Everything's sort of good. Can see further. Good draw distance. All that sort of PC settings stuff. I won't go into it, because a lot of you are probably going to be console players, so I'm going to shut up. So we've burnt the offal. Apparently it was offal that was stinking up the place. And then we're going to burn the flowers. And then someone's going to appear. There we go.
I appear at my lord's behest. Or perhaps I was always here, and you merely lacked the ability to see me.
Ooh, that's true.
Actions carry conviction better than words. A skilled poet arranges for others to be where they should be, when they should be, to fulfill his needs and desires. Yet the question Sildras asked was not the one in his heart. A man of poisoned words put doubt in Sildras' heart. He said the poet is less than he once was. Tell the disciple that Vivek's words and wit and way of war are as keen as always. What is Vivek beyond these? Vivek is a warrior poet, the ruthless and elegant soul of his people. He guides and protects all. Sharp of eye and tongue is he. Long is his reach. Longer is his spear. How can this question be on the lips of anyone in Morrowind? The sermons of Vivek are beside every bed. Vivek's psalms are sighed from every maiden's lips. His wisdom makes his people as hard, capable and enduring as the poet himself. All know Vivek, for Vivek would have it so.
Some people watching this didn't know who Vivek was. So Vivek's not that good, is he? Really? So yeah, a lot of riddly shit. Basically, this guy, what was the Dunmer we were helping again? You'll remember. Just think of that name. I'm saying that name. Him. He is basically got nothing to worry about. He's fine. He's troubled about whatever. He's troubled about the attacks. He thinks the Tribunal's going to leave him.
Davon's watch would have been
It's Red Mountain again, looking pretty. He thinks the Tribunal aren't here to help, but they are. He's just being silly. I'm getting that. I think that's it anyway. Unless he said something that I totally missed then. In which case I'm talking out of my arse. But yes. So now is this Almalexia? Let's burn the offal. I stood in it as well then. Fuck that snake! Right. I think this is... Oh yes it is, yeah. It's Almalexia because it's the closest one. Good.
My Lady Almalexia bids you carry a message to Disciple Sildrus.
Sildrus, that's it.
The Tribunal does not abandon their people. Just as a parent shelters children from dangers they cannot comprehend, the three shelter the Dunmer from threats beyond their ken. Tell him that my lady is mindful of his doubt and fear. There is no shame in either, so long as he helps others bear their burdens. By helping others, his fears will be allayed. But if he spreads his despair, my lady will chastise him. Ah, you are the child whose soul was stolen. My lady is concerned for you. Almalexia is the merciful healing mother of the Dunmer. She is the most beloved of the Tribunal. I am merely a servant and messenger of my lady, not a teacher or priest. Seek the temples and libraries to learn more. Perhaps in time, you may speak to Almalexia herself.
Okay, that's nice. They seem like a right good bunch, the Tribunal. Basically telling him not to worry. And that... But at the same time, don't spread that worry, or we're gonna leave you, and you're not gonna be a priesty guy. But generally quite kind words. So we're gonna go to who is it? South of Sill.
Hello there.
Sniff. I've still got a little bit of a cold. Sorry. Was that really loud and disgusting? Okay, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go past the back of Ebonheart. I think it looks like it. It looks pretty distant. So we're gonna go past the Argonians. They're up at the dock. I think they've made their. That's a quest for later. They've made their. Oh, people keep interrupting. See, it's so well put together. This game. It's so hard to put a. Oh, I meant to do that. It's so well put together, all these quests that you bump into, all these people going, hey, I've got a quest, oh great, that's amazing, yeah, I'm trying to record though, I'm sorry, it's not that good, but it's good for a game, it's very good, so I am talking shit again. So here's the Argonians' place, looking nice, they've made it on the docks, oh there's their history as well, in the middle. That one with all the people around it. Got a nice view of Red Mountain, or Ash Mountain as it seems to be called in this. Wildlife and things looking pretty again. I'm going to go on about that a bit in this episode. I might shut up by the next one saying how pretty my PC makes this game look. Well, I don't know, I think it looks pretty. So same thing as before. The sand's been brushed quite nice, hasn't it?
Speak. All prayers are heard, not all are acknowledged.
Every small cog drives a greater gear. Each is necessary, otherwise the whole collapses. When any cog shivers from the stresses on it, the master feels it, but the load he assigns it is no more than he knows it can bear. Wizard, mystic, master of the Clockwork City, an architect of time and a binder of oblivion, one who masters the tools that mastered others. Does this answer satisfy? Good. Seek, learn. When you are prepared, find the master. We will be interested to hear your conclusions.
Okay. So it's... Oh. That sounded like a dark anchor. There it goes. I might have to go to that later. So those are the dark anchors if you haven't seen them before. They're the things that Molag Bal's basically sending down to Nirn to basically to pull Nirn into Cold Harbour and connect the two, which isn't good. So we go and destroy them, and they're part of the Fighters Guild stuff and everything. It's I'll probably go into it later on. So yeah, gone and done that now. Basically going back to him to say to stop worrying, which I could have probably said to him then. Really, if there wasn't a problem, just chill out, do your job, that's fine. But it looks like they're basically introducing us to the fact that although the Dunmer haven't got a problem with the others, they just have a problem with themselves, but it seems like they're introducing the Pact, really, and it's a good place to do it in Ebonheart, for the Ebonheart Pact. But yeah, they're sort of the most unlikely of the three alliances to work together.
I can feel the blessings upon you. It's a power I've not felt myself for many years.
Yay.
I see. I hadn't considered there might be threats more grave than the Covenant invasion. You would think, given all we know of the treachery of Cold Harbor, that I would see that. What of Sotha Seal? I am ashamed. The three have shown more faith in me than I have in them. I dread asking this, but what of Lord Vivek? Ha! Yes, I should have known. Vivek is the most subtle of the three. It's true, I've been counseling a Dunmer who questions his faith. He told me the Tribunal are losing their powers. Only indirectly.
Oh,
we see the three less every year. They no longer make their annual pilgrimage to Red Mounting on Vardenfell, and no one knows why. It all seemed so convincing when he said it. His name is Ravil Urano. He hasn't come to pray for days now. He was in such despair. I think he'd even stopped bathing. The last time I saw him, he smelled terrible, like fresh offal.
Ooh, that's a giveaway.
What? Have I been a fool? I questioned my faith for the flimsiest of reasons and caused others to question theirs. I have much to do to correct my failure. I wish I knew why Ravil Urano's doubting words were so compelling.
Not sure how he didn't know that there were bigger things than the Covenant attacks when there's a fucking dark anchor, like, opposite, yeah? But anyway, I'm going to leave that there, so come watch the next episode. I've not been doing this for a while. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.